I just assumed he'd sent for Mortimus. How awkward for you.
And we are live. First of all, apologies for the late start. I'll be honest, I overslept. And it took me a while to
I am above the petty squabbles
get going.
here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Okay, so if you missed the last stream or don't remember, we finished off the Thieves Guild storyline and started off the Dawnguard DLC, siding with the vampires, and for some reason the leader of the vampires, Lord Harkon, wanted us to find a moth priest, whatever the heck that is, and we found the moth priest, and here he is.
Master, I have done as you asked and travelled here.
Yes.
I wish Orthiolf and Vingama would just get it over with and kill each other. Oh, I'm tired of listening to them.
Nothing much really to say. Nothing really, no real updates from my
I saw more than enough
Say more, say more.
Well met, brother.
I was tired of it then, and I'm tired of
Surprised you weren't at the last meeting with our Lord Fingalmo.
Yeah, just continue on then. Usually I don't finish and start. Usually I always tend to start and finish a stream in Whiterun.
You're welcome here, as long as you don't
to finish quite
feed on the throng.
easily. What? What's that? Oh, I missed the skeleton key already. What's that? Let's keep it out small numbers. Right.
I'm surprised. I didn't even think you knew what a book was, my brutish friend.
Okay, let's.
Elf.
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
Okay, let's continue on then.
Master, I have done as you asked and travelled here.
Yes, I have a new task for you, Thrall.
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
You must read an Elder Scroll. Oh, yes. Yes. I've forgotten that's what we... that's what you want us to do.
Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
Well then, you may begin your reading.
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
What? We need all three Elder Scrolls.
What is your
really?
command?
Oh, yeah.
That was not as useful as I would have liked. Even so, you did well.
Do you know where these other scrolls are?
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a little longer.
Oh, I see. Well, I just assumed he'd sent for portals.
Okay.
How awkward for you.
I just given the Elder Scroll back to Uragro Shabub last stream. I have to go get it back from him. Not discover the location of Oriel's bow. I need to acquire the Elder Scroll that foretells the interactions of the dragons with the history of the Nirn. Having sold that particular scroll to Uragro Shabub at the College of Winterhold, I'll need to return there to see if he's willing to sell it back. Moth Priest indicated there are other two scrolls would be acquired. First scroll foretells the interactions of dragons with history of the Nirn. Second foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of the mortals. Dexian's reading of the first scrolls has given rise to all questions and answers. The Moth Priest saw a vision of a weapon known as Ariel's bow, but Serena and I need to locate two more Elder Scrolls in order to unravel the rest of the prophecy. Speak to Serena.
Life here has many advantages. Don't you agree?
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah, sure. What's on your mind?
That Moth Priest, Dexian. He said we needed two other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Oh. Why are you just mentioning this now?
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father.
What's between you two, anyway?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So where is this Elder Scroll, then?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was just being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Hiding with the Dawnguard, maybe?
I doubt my mother would waste her time with those fools. They probably would have tried to kill her, and that has a way of souring relationships. Any other
True.
ideas?
Sealed away like you were?
I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
How about right here in the castle?
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
How can we get in without your father noticing?
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Right. I have some other things to do first, actually.
Don't let me stand in your way then. I'll be at the dock whenever you're ready.
No, so I gotta do stuff on my own then. Okay. Hermes Mora is the Daedric Prince of Fate, Knowledge and Memory. In his rare dealings with mortals, he often chooses to appear as a grotesque mass of tentacles. Yes, this is true. Let us away! Let's go down to... Take a few mana first, and then... Whiterun. Once the dragon sought to eliminate and enslave all mortal races. If given the chance, they would surely do so again. Soul gems with souls in them are used to create and recharge magic weapons and armor. Anything to put in here? Nope. And anything to pick up from here? Nope. And the over is empty as well. Whoop. Not a waste of time, but not a lot of time in fairness. Labyrinth, which the labyrinth was built by the Emperor Shalador of the First Era, which the ruins themselves are much older. So there was a gauge in a bloody conflict between the rebel Stormcloaks and the Imperials.
You're back! Could I get a few gold to spend, please?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, thanks.
I need to be sarcastic. Alright. How much stuff do I have in this chest? It's been really slow.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. We have a cozy little profit. Here, take a look. Goodbye, my love.
A couple of those things back in here, just so that taking up space. No one questions my devil dog. Not one.
Dragon's Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean, though.
You're somewhat, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
You have many things I wish to buy. I can hardly wait. Until you summon...
Yes.
So we meet again.
It's a wonderful house, my love. If you don't mind, I'm going to start a small store. Something to do...
Okay.
Whenever you're on the road.
There you are.
Honor, lead the way.
Yes.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
Let's get going then.
That. Okay.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You and me, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
Righty-ho.
My mother and father died years ago. Thalion takes care of me now.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe. Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace.
You're an expert in vampirism.
I know many things. I've studied things beyond the reach of most humans. Traveled the Oblivion Plains, seen things one should not see. I have met Daedra and Dwemer, and everything in between, and I know enough to see a vampire where others would see a man.
I'm looking for a cure.
It is possible. I know of a ritual, but have never performed it. It requires a filled black soul gem. You will need to kill someone. When you have a gem and have filled it, return to me and I will perform the ritual. I will bring life to your dead body, vampire.
I asked Valiant if someday I could learn from the mages in Winterhold, but he doesn't like that idea.
Okay. It's funny him saying, "Yeah, I can tell you're a vampire." It's like, yeah, but when I was a werewolf, he didn't mention a single thing. What's the source of pride for the people of Winterhold? The college is now shunned and feared.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep
That
us in touch
incident
with
in
the rest
Morthal
of
with-
Skyrim.
It's possible that there was but we've had Arniel wondered if perhaps I'm not sure he lost. And then there's though something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed. Take a look. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? All right, then.
Excuse me. Right. Soon. No, not been long enough for this stuff to regrow. Get moss. Is this the one? Arcanium, I would have thought so.
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand. Finally came to your senses, huh? Realized what you gave up. Can't say I'm surprised.
Just tell me how much you want for it.
Tell you what, I'll sell it back to you for 4,000 coins.
I'm the Archmage. It's 2,000 coins.
Oh, very well. I don't know how you expect me to keep this place in order when I can't make a profit. All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Yep. The islands of Solstar is located to the northeast of Skyrim. Northern Maiden, our Windhelm, is known to occasionally attack passengers back and forth. Stendar is the high god of righteous virtue.
That's close enough. Here we go. Oh.
Okay. Damn it.
Yeah!
Place seems familiar, but I've been here before. Here is skeletons. I've got them. Have I gone on that? Yeah, it says cleared. Let's see. Is it raining? do.
I cannot best you.
Over here. Where are you? Can't hide from me.
Didn't really want to pick up that skull. It's just dead weight. Hi, wizard. Pick that up over. Yep. Ah!
Enough! This ends now!
Didn't even show me what I'd leveled up there. I presume one-handed. Oh, hello. Whee.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get...
Pretty quickly. That seems fine. Oh, it's just a way of getting back to earlier part of the dungeon to escape. Fair enough. Skyrim, I must away.
Never should have come here.
Oh. What the? To be fair. Did I miss? attacked by Dawnguard and dragons at the same bloody time. Oh, there's Shadow Man. Ooh, not bad.
You have many things I wish to buy.
Is your gold?
So we meet again. Let's make a deal.
He has reset. Excellent.
I do so love dealing with mortals.
We've been covered already.
You have many things I wish to buy.
These guys. I assume there's all one or two. Who said that? Oh, what I wanted. Sound of it. There it is. Although the Blades have long since disbanded, the organization's few remaining members have gone into hiding. The Emperor is now protected by somebody.
Long life to you, Thane.
Oh yeah, white man, isn't it?
You're somewhat, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get going then.
Welcome to the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
It means so... We have a cozy little profit? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing? Goodbye, my love. Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Scroll books. Check, classified as a book.
right behind you. I'll head back home if you need me.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Okay. Hi, Serena.
I'm ready if you are.
Uh-huh.
Come on, it's just around the side.
Righty-ho. What the? A couple of washed up crates. You can't actually. Interesting. Yeah.
Never should have come here.
Whoa. There's more.
Oh no!
What have I?
Don't.
What have I got a bouncy or something?
Victory is yours. I submit.
Ah, there we go. You can actually do a little jump. But splat. So the entrance is somewhere around here. That's probably somewhere. What's this? not a skeleton.
No one escapes!
That's a Draugr. Oh no. Wow, I've never seen a skeleton with full armor before. That's interesting. Wait. Nope. Anything useful under here? Really? Okay. Where did my magic go? Okay. Righty-ho. Come on guys, don't block the doorway. I wasn't spooked. Not even a little bit. Oh, it's just another way to get in. Okay.
Done. Where'd you come from?
Death Hand colour. Doesn't really actually do anything.
Oh no, you don't.
It's your best, huh?
What's this? Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods don't even realise I've moved into the Undergroft and started taking control of their own death hands. I'll get my revenge. Yeah, I did wonder why the Death Hounds were attacking us. Yeah, Skellington.
Take a left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more paranoid. If we follow that path around, we can find the other switch. Where'd you come from? Done and done. Yes? What did you need?
Have you and Valerica close?
Before my father became obsessed with a prophecy, my mother and I spent quite a bit of time together. She was very fond of our alchemical garden in the castle courtyard. She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality regions.
So, did you always get along?
Like the best of friends. I would never hesitate to share anything with her.
But then it all changed.
It was very sudden. It was almost like one day we were a normal family, and then the next, I didn't know who they were. I'd try to visit my mother in the garden, and she'd quickly shoo me away, saying she was much too busy.
And that's where we're heading?
She had to be up to something in that garden. I'm hoping it's a clue that will tell us where she went.
Okay, so did you spend a lot of time down here?
I like to explore. My parents almost never let me off the island, so yeah, I poked around down here a lot. It was a little quieter back then. Guess the little vampire girl was enough to scare off the rats.
Sounds pretty lonely.
It was. But I got used to it.
You talk about being lonely a lot.
Well, growing up the way I did, you get used to it.
Do you still feel that way?
A little bit. That's one of the reasons I wanted to come with you. But what about you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you get lonely? Are there people in your life?
Well, there's my wife.
Oh, I didn't even know. What kind of woman is she?
We have a happy life together.
Good. You deserve that much. Anyway, this is all very touching, but don't we have some more important things to worry about right now?
Yeah, it's true.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough.
Are you close with them?
My father... No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like?
It's a complicated question.
You're a good son. Yeah, let's just keep going.
What? She? Whoa.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
What's that? Oh, gross. Oh, this is... I presume that connects up to the main part of the castle where they... Ugh. So this is what you get for chucking in with vampires. Sounds cool when you sign up, but then you find out there's a lot of stuff. Hang about. Just... the other switch you were talking about. Get over there. I've got turned around now. Where am I supposed to be going? That lever, but what did it actually do? Yeah, well, would sprint stop then? I think you're over there, is it?
What? Nakast!
Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, I suppose how else are you going to get over there? Getting the feeling we're supposed to backtrack after pulling that lever. Ah, is that the what's over here again? Well, she said to me, whoa. Yeah, not much. Yeah, I ain't going in there. Looks like we're supposed to go here. Oh no, this is, we've been here before. Oh, it's this. It's this way. I can't hear what you're saying, Serena. It's just up ahead or something. Eat an ingredient to learn its properties and slightly raise your alchemy skills. Detected by what?
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Hang on, is this?
This was my mother's
Luna
garden.
Dial.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait.
The heck is this? Full moon crest. Where'd you go?
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't know the rest could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. Tell me, there's something strange with the moon dial.
So go around the place looking for the missing pieces and put them on. What is this, a JRPG? Not that I'm opposed to doing it, and I love JRPGs, it just seems slightly unusual for an old Scrolls game, but maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Then again, I relish a chance to do something slightly different. Right, yeah. Oh, there's one.
telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Okay. What happens if I go in here? What? Half expecting to see one of the missing moon dial pieces. There seems to be a little more to this place than the first floor. That was a there's a chest up there. Almost didn't spot it. Yeah, not much here. I'm feeling there's at least one more. Hang on. Ulkiar Ruins? I've discovered where we're going next. I don't see it. That's where we came from. Ah, yeah, there was another one, but it's gone. Oh, hello. Oh, I see you. Oh, is that all of them? Hey.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go. Oh, what is it?
What happened to the castle courtyard?
If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her was just destroyed.
Then he just walled it off.
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he had spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself. Turns out my mother was sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding. I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around. We're getting close, I'm sure.
Mighty Gargoyle Sentinels. Killed them all here. Although, to be fair, times 6 damage due to sneak is I'll try to hit the traps. Skeletons. Right.
What you... Done and done.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Did your mother place the gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
What was I thinking? Do you know this place?
I'd always just assumed that the other tower was completely destroyed inside. My mother kept this a secret, even from me. She must have been up to something she thought was dangerous. If you think it'll help.
Oh, she's full now.
Turns out my mother was sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding. Where'd you go? know you're here somewhere.
Fight again. Challenger is...
I knew it. Must be gone now.
I never remembered. Oh. This right here. No. Over in Gumbud. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Where'd you come from? No, who's there? You heard something? Must be gone.
Oh, this is... Is that a statue to bathe you or something? What's that? To be honest, I don't really know where I should be going next. Oh, this is up. I've been here before. Well, this looks hopeful. Right. Okay, great.
I knew I heard something. I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
Silver sword. Nothing for a vampire time. There are 2 coffins here. Is ooh, firewood.
We're getting...
that dragon skull? I really thought I was on something with the fireplace there. Got any idea?
We're getting close. I'm sure of it. Turns out my mother was sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google this. Actually, I need to stretch my legs. I'll be back in a minute or two.
Okay, and welcome to session 1 of
It's working.
Okay, this is test 1 of Sunday the 1st of March. face. He's got minutes up on that.
And we're back. Just checking these sound looks right. Yeah. Bars are going up and down.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
That means I'm happy. Right, so.
He's smarter than I gave her credit for.
The old pull down on the candlestick trick.
I can hardly wait.
Nice.
Sweet oblivion.
Wait. Hello.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. I had no idea she had a setup like this.
Interesting. So next, dragon bone. Hello. Valerica's journal. Archron's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses to do so much as listen to a word I have to say. I've become less of a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portable vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula, it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whether I ensure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkon's crutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough for me to carry me away from here, forever if need be. I've done it. After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I'm combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and following me into the soul cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified void salt, soul gem shards. Using the proper measurements, place in the silver-lined portable vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the soul cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serena and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible. Bloody hell. Balcony. Crossbows used by the Dawnguard fire a deadly first shot. However, they are slow to reload. Okay. Don't particularly want to jump down there. Nope.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
Do you think this would help?
You found her journal. Let me take a look at it.
What is this soul cairn she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Huh. And why did she care where the used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
Right. And if she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal.
Yeah.
If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
And what do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
But you share her blood, being her daughter.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome.
Oh,
anyway,
great.
enough of that. Let's get started.
And are all of these ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Let's say bury its ashes. Excuse me. Let's see. We've gathered enough stuff. That's quite a lot of stuff here.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if you find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like you did everything. She did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
I guess we won't really know until we find her.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Yep.
All right, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal with a soul. Incredible.
Soul gems with souls in them are used to create and recharge magic weapons and armor. So weirdly, apt one. So we're just talking about where they go.
Being watched.
Great for
Stay away from the crystals, or you may find yourself becoming one of us.
Okay.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified.
Are you sure Valerica has the Elder Scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
And if she doesn't?
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
Why not hide it in the Soul Cairn and then return?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Do you know anything about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers.
Does anything live here?
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the Ideal Masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
Do you think we'll meet the Ideal Masters?
I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
And why are they collecting these souls?
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power, almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
Yeah, it reminds me of watching the CW verse and the in Hell they do use souls as currency. What do necromancer want to do with them?
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them.
Summon them, you mean?
Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more powerful.
And how do necromancers communicate with them?
That's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Did you know I visited elsewhere once? What a strange and wondrous place.
Death is but a door, time is but a window. I'll be back.
Where'd you from?
Burn man! Soul Husk. Interrupts the soul drain affecting soul cairn. Just 10% of magic for 10 seconds. Interesting.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down, who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Find Arvak's girl with the soul cairn.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this?
Whoa.
Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched.
One moment I'm raising a sword against that necromancer, the next moment I found myself here. What happened?
been shroud.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
So that's how you got here.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
Must be something you want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks.
Well, I don't have 25 husks.
No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
The air, the ground, this is all wrong.
About to strike me down in anger for what I did from my sordid past. Suddenly I understood everything. Suddenly I realised that I was brought here for a reason. I should have died in those ash wastes, but Lord of Vivek must have seen something inside me that he hadn't seen in millennia and tried to spare me from my fate. Thus began my ascent to sainthood. Thus began the rise of Jewel. Vivek. I should... Rings a bell, I should remember it.
Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched.
Even a place like this, I've managed to find side quests. Oh, hello, there's a few. That's 5 out of 25. Oh. Gosh, man. must have been guarding something. He was a keeper, so he must have been guarding something interesting. No? What is this? Ooh.
I no longer hunger, grow weary, or anything but loneliness.
The chalice of his fear!
What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
Opus? What do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Oh yeah, I found one of them. Let's just start at the beginning, shall we?
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Don't think so.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements.
How are you going to get it to the publishers? You're talking about a book?
A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of St. Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer.
Maybe a shorter title is in order?
Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions.
That's fair. How's your work going so far then?
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
They threw you in here?
That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
A Dremora captured you?
Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Your soul was trapped.
My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
No. All these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
Could I help?
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
Potentially. But you wouldn't be able to leave that way.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
How many pages did you lose?
When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding.
There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
How did you earn your nicknames?
Ah, yes. St. Jib, Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Winged Menace?
Yes. I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary.
What was your campaign against them?
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind.
Noble sentiment.
It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers.
Were you successful?
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed.
And why would a Dremora attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
Wait. That was a bit before my time. Yeah, he's talking about Oblivion, the previous game, which was, what, hundreds of years before this?
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septimus VII assassinated.
Uh-huh.
Without a septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
And why was Dagon able to do this?
All I heard is that without a septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the Wand were no longer lit.
Okay.
This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
And what ended up happening? No spoilers.
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Presumably. So she must have been. I presume he actually was in Oblivion. It's been a while since I played it. You said you were in a prison?
That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed.
Yeah. What did you do?
I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand.
And how did you get caught?
I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well.
Rival assassin?
Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured.
So what ended up happening to you?
They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
Where were you captured?
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet.
Kvatch. Kvatch, for those who haven't played Oblivion, is where the first Oblivion Gate was opened and pretty much ransacked. Only a handful survived due to the player character in Oblivion going into the Oblivion Gate and closing it. Thus becoming known as the hero of Kvatch. Much like how the main character in Skyrim is known as Dragonborn. I suppose you could call that comparable. Is that where you were attacked?
Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack.
Right.
I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
And it didn't work out that way, I assume.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that...
Yeah.
I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
Sort of. I mean, that's a good point. I don't know if it's... Yeah.
Thanks again for searching. I don't know what I'd do without my pages.
Look at this place. Can't imagine choosing the company. My mother must have been
What the heck is this? Oh, ah!
I wonder if the fire is still burning in the Imperial City.
Probably not. Well, how many of those do I have now? Is that going to count as ingredients? What are they called again? Is it selling something? This maybe? Yeah. What is that? Okay. Okay, well dinner's ready, so I've got to go. So yeah, only one person in the chat, so no point doing a raid. Right, so I will catch you all next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hope you'll have a good time. I shall see you then. Bye bye.